Welcome to Manor Lords, everybody. Today we are beginning a brand new series as we will kick off our first chance here with Manor Lords. This is a tough game, but a great one that I think you're going to love. So let's go ahead and get us going here. You see our starting character. We're going to go ahead and just do the default mode of restoring the peace. Again, the winning conditions will conquer every single region. We will have to raise up our castle and our town and all, but also survive threats that are out looming. But the goal, conquer every single village around. So if you're new to the channel and you like simulation, you like tycoon, you like management games, you're in the right place. We play a plethora of games throughout the week, but I thought Manor Lords was a game it was due time to try out here on the channel through a series. So if you like and want me to continue this on, support, hit that thumbs up, comment below. Victory condition is dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim's been pressed, be ready for battle. So, claim all opponents' regions is the objective, y'all. So here we go. We're gonna get things going. Yeah, there's tutorials here that you can look at. Some of this I already know. So what we have here is, you can see we have 5 unassigned families. We have 10 total population. So basically the gist of this is each of these people here, they're not necessarily by themselves. They all have a family. So men, women, and children all alike. Currently right now homeless, with a hitching post and some supplies, perishable and non-perishable goods. We need to make sure we kind of figure out where we want to go. So here's the lay of the land. We have wild animals nearby. We have stone deposit in our territory, and far off over here, which is kind of a bad spawn to be honest with you, we have growing berries, iron, and clay. So a lot of really big resources we honestly do need. Not too close to us. So what I think is best is probably for us to start. And here's the lay of the land in terms of fertility and everything here. Just trying to see. And again, I don't know if red's good or green's good or yellow. I have no idea. Y'all let me know in the comments where's good farmland here. But we need to decide where we need to build. And I think the closer we are to these bulk of these other resources, the better. So probably need to build around here. So let's go ahead and get this started with our roads. So our roads, man, we are far away, y'all. Far away. Let's just build one here. And have it come through, I guess. I just, right now at this point, there's just not much. So I'm going to have this kind of go around. Just for the sake of transportation at this point. That will connect here to this main road. And then from there, we can connect that through this forest to this road. Also put it right there. Just have multiple points, multiple ways to get to places. And now from here we can kind of go. So this road goes all the way through, cuts into the other territories. So we're going to be building primarily off this main area here. So first and foremost, what we need to get going is timber. We have hardly any, so we need to get logging going. So naturally we're going to build a logging camp right off the bat here. And we'll have to assign families to get going and to build that. Right now we have 5 unassigned families, so they're going to get going. They're going to start moving out. You see them moving? Here they go. They're going to get to work. Now they do live a little ways away. Isn't ideal, but everything will be over here in the long short of it. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. Again, if you are a seasoned Manor Lords player and are willing to help me out in the comments, let me know what things we need to be looking at, what things we can do. We also need to get our perishable goods set up and taken care of. So let's go ahead and get that set up right here. Kind of get a storehouse right next to it, I think will be a good idea. So we got a granary for our food, and we have a storehouse getting built for the rest of our production. The logging camp is being built. It's taking a little bit of time, but they are currently trying to get all the goods. And once we get all this kind of going, new message. Ooh. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me based on the rumors and slanders that some may spread around me. This is from Hildebold von Barenroth. I'm going to just ignore you for the time being. I don't want any quarrel or qualm or issue, period. We need this logging camp to get built quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get somebody in this logging camp. So now we have one assigned family here that's going to be working, and they'll go out, cut down trees for me. The rest of the 4 families around are building our granary and our storehouse for our perishable goods, which are here. So hopefully we can avoid some rain. We are in March, spring. So this is the time of the year we'll see the berries growing in our fields and all that kind of stuff really taking form. Now, I do want to progress towards getting farms pretty quickly because we need sources of food once winter comes, especially because you can see right here, this is the number of months before our resources run out. And food, we have 3 months left of. Fuel, we have none. So we have a storehouse ready to go. We'll go ahead and throw a family on the storehouse. And the granary is under construction now. It takes 10 more. Actually, we need stone for that. Thankfully, we do have a stone situation right here. So what we're going to do is off this road, we're going to build that. And now we can have a family build that there, and we can start getting some stone from that deposit that has 140 stone within. So right here is going to be our stone cutter camp. We'll have that stone come through, and that will help us build our granary for the time it's right now under construction. We do have some stone as I think a baseline. Yeah, 15. So it's not the end of the world, not getting that up quickly. We do need to get homes, of course. That's going to be a big thing we're going to focus on. And matter of fact, while they're working, I kind of want to build out where our houses are going to go. So I think for the first point here, I would like to kind of have some homes off here, kind of make a U shape, if you will. And we'll start to build our homes through here. That's kind of the plan I'm going with. So exposed goods. No, we got things that are getting... That's not good. We have things that are getting ruined out in the rain that we need to get transported. So all of that bread, those 3 logs, that's not good. We need to get that done. But a more pressing issue is houses. And now that we have our logs coming in, we need to focus on these, which are called burgages, or burgage, whatever. I'm going to call it a house. And we're going to build those out. So we built this little area here I just showed you. I think we're going to start close here and build like up and around and over. Let's see how many. It takes 18 for that. So we're not going to do that just yet. We'll start with like 4. I think it'll be a good starting point. And we're going to start right there. I think is perfect. So what we can do, you can see that there's your homes. This is extra space in the backyard that you can be used for like growing chickens, carrots, and the like that can be used for the marketplace. Just an extra source of resources that can be taken care of in each of these individual family homes. So we're going to build those additional 4, and that will allow us to now house, instead of just 5 families, well, I say that, we're still going to be 1 short. So let's build a couple more out here. And let's do a little bit better than that. Come on, GoBotch. We can do better than that. Let's go out here, and I want it to be tight. I'm just trying to figure out. Come on. Right here, here. Make it a little bit wider. That's fine. So we're getting the houses built. We're gonna have plenty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be enough for our people. Now we're running out of food. We have 1 month left of food. So that's a pressing issue. We need to get that taken care of. So what we're going to start with is building a hunting camp. Pretty close over here. We're going to build that right there. Connect it in. Build. We're going to build that right there. And once that gets built, we'll be able to start hunting for food. We also need to get these berries, which are right here. And thankfully, we're pretty close already over here with the road, so we're going to build that there. And now we'll have berries easily be transported from here over to our granary, which is right there. So we're going to get those 2 things under construction because that is a necessity. especially as we're moving into summer soon. We want to make sure we capitalize off the 64 berries and the 41 animals that are currently all around. So you see our people out here working hard on these houses. We have a new family just moved in because they heard the good news. We have people moving in. We have 5 families, actually. People are moving into their homes now, no longer homeless, so we can slowly, this homeless tent is going to go bye-bye. These people are, these got one family still waiting on their house to get built. But once these houses get up, they're gone out of there. They're done with it. Now, food again is still low. We have 1 month remaining on our food. It's a pressing issue. Again, we're going to try to work on that by getting the berries and the wild animals. Hunting camp is up. Let's go ahead and get a sign of family there. We also just reached a settlement level increase to a small village. So now we just unlocked our developmental point. These can be used as perks, basically, where you have trade, you have agriculture. Right here, you have kind of like your, this is more agri, I guess. This is more forestry, and this is like your mining and stuff. So I actually think charcoal burning is big because we're going to need firewood. We're going to need fuel. We're going to do that first. So what this is going to do is give us a charcoal kiln. It will convert firewood into charcoal, making it twice as efficient. That's huge for us. Here we go. Armament delivery. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you'll now be able to create your first militia banners to serve and protect your people. However, we will need to get more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement will continue to grow, either by making the weapons yourself or importing them from other lands. So, now we can form a militia through the army here. We have 20 large shields, and we have 20 spears with 10 recruits available. So we can have an army up to 10 right now, which isn't much of anything. Now, we would, of course, since it's spearmen, it's going to have to be a militia of spearmen. Now, why would we need that, you may ask? Well, if you look around the map here, there are these tents. All in this region here, you see one. That's a outlaw. These are bandits that will try to come steal our stuff. And as you can see, they outnumber us. They have more than 10. So we're not in a position to be able to combat that right now. So we're going to leave it alone. And focus on the dire need right now at hand, which is, of course, food. So we have the hunting camp up. We have hunters out trying to get that for us. Do we have the granary? This needs to get built now. So we're going to make this the highest priority. We need this to get, we need the forager's hut to get built ASAP, because we need to get that fuel up. Now, on top of that, after they get done building the forager's hut, we need to build the woodcutter's lodge. Why? Well, this is how we get our firewood. And once we get the firewood, then we can do the charcoal kiln. I'll probably do it right next to it right here. That can be used to turn those firewood into charcoal. And that will increase our fuel. And that is massive. So keep an eye on that. Food, fuel, got to get it going. We need it to happen, but we need this to happen right now. We absolutely need the forager's hut to get built. Fortunately, we don't have a massive amount of people to work with right now. We have 5 families, but 4 are working. 1 is unassigned that can help with building. So that's kind of where we're at. We got the hunters hunting slowly. But I need these other houses to get built. I also, the forager's hut is done. That's good. That's good news. But here's what we got to do now. Logging camp, we have 12. We're going to cut that out. We're going to focus that family now and have them go over here to the forager's hut, because the more pressing issue is we need food. So we need that food to get situated. As that's happening, I'm going to probably unassign this family to start continuing on with logging. And we got hunting going on. We got the logging going on. I need a family to move in. We have 7 houses with 5 families. So we have 2 open spaces. So if their approval gets high enough And the homelessness will eventually dissipate because that's happened in the last 30 days. Once that happens, then we're going to be able to start to get some people in here. We just need to get them happy. So we're getting the berries now going. The houses are built. Construction's finished on everything right now for us. And we can fit up to 7 people. Woodcutter's Lodge, we need that to get going. We have 2 months remaining on fuel. Uh-oh, running out of fuel. Yes, I'm aware. So, it's time. We need to go ahead, and we have the logging camp going. So the logs are going to start doing their thing. So we're going to let those logs continue to build up, and then eventually we'll take that worker off of the Woodcutter Lodge. So we're going to let this happen. We're going to do the Woodcutter Lodge for a bit here. We have 6 months of food now, which is excellent. Again, get all those berries. Get all of those berries. And now you see these right here. So we have some requirements. We need to get 2 of our houses to level 2 to increase our level to a medium village. Now to do that, we have certain requirements. Water access, church, and then you see fuel stall supply, food stall supply, and clothing stall supply. How might we be able to do some of these? Well, let's start with one we can automatically do right now, and that is the well. We can put a well at any of our water sources. And fortunately for us, we have one right there. So we're going to go ahead and put one kind of close, just right, probably right here, right there. Okay, so now we have a water source there for our people. They can get water, which is an excellent thing for us. Okay, fuel is doing better now. We'll take him off of that. Actually going to keep doing that. Take him off the wood cutting. We have plenty of timber right now. I just need more people to move in. That's the honest to God truth. We just need people. And now let's go ahead and build some more houses here. Let's try to do this a little bit better this time. Yeah, that's perfect. Gives us 4 more homes there. Again, we're getting the fuel up right now as we speak. Currently, charcoal is going to start coming through. Over here at the Forger's Hut, we have 18 now being collected, so that's going to have to be hauled around to get to our granary, where we have our meat and berries currently residing. So if you look at these huts right now, they want now a church. So we can eventually build a church. It is going to be a little bit costly. The church needs 20 planks, 20 wood, just regular wood, and then stone. So we haven't built planks yet. We don't have that capability. And great, we just had resources stolen from a nearby bandit camp. So here you go. There's a bandit camp north of us, way over here. And they just took some goods from us. As you can see, they have in my eyes, a pretty formidable army. Whereas we can only maximize a 10-man army now. So again, yeah, I'm not very happy about them stealing our crap, but there's not much I can really do about it right now without losing people in that fight. And I can't hire a militia or a mercenary militia because we don't have any treasury money. So we're kind of got our hands tied in that regard at this current aspect in this point in time, which is fine. Again, the name of the game right now for us, honestly, is just trying to grow our village and get as many people here as possible. So keep building out these plots for homes, keep getting us food from the berries and the meat from the wild animals, and keep constructing things just to help with the everyday living, such as the saw pit we're about to place down right here. So the saw pit's going to be good. That's going to give us planks from our timber. And then I may also build this forester's hut as well across. That way we can replant. And a new bandit site, campsite's been found. So we already saw this one up here where my cursor is, but there's a new one that just popped up. And as you can see, they have a bunch of people awaiting orders now. So something to keep an eye on. Hopefully they will not march forward and down to our area at any point in the near future. So we have some good stuff going. We got to get the saw pit up. We're also going to get this forester's camp up here to be able to plant for us. What else should we use? So other things we know we need to do at some point here in the near future is a mining pit for... We have the one for stone going over here, where nobody's working in it right now. But that's up for when we need the stone. We also can make a mining pit for iron and clay, which will be useful over here in this region where we can double whammy that. But again, that's something I think that will come, just not yet. Outside of that, farming will become an issue, or something we'll get into here with the fields and the farmhouses soon. And then these are more refinery stuff where you can get smithy, a bloomery, and so forth, just for the refinement of our precious resources we're getting. Currently right now, though, food's good. We're over a year of food now, 15 months, 8 months of fuel now, popping off, doing its thing. Still need the charcoal to do its thing, so let's go ahead and take them off of that. We have plenty of firewood now. We need charcoal. We need it now, because we have 10 planks of timber. So, hunting's doing good. I need people to start moving in, guys. I need people to move in here. ASAP. ASAP. Because winter is coming, and the berries are done. So the berries are finished. I'm going to take that person off of that now, and we'll begin to now get more logging going. Storehouse is empty. Forester's hut is empty. Saw pit is empty. Again, we have all these places built currently, but we just can't do anything with them right now because we just don't have the population base for it. But again, the plan is to get more people in. The happier our citizens are, the more likely their families will immigrate and come on over to our beautiful lands. And you see this, families are requesting a stall. So what this means, we'll pause. We can build a marketplace. And how do I go about that? Let me check it real quick. Marketplace right here. So this provides a space for families to basically put up stalls to distribute the products at plots to our houses. This is something that is a fulfillment that our people need and they want. So I'm going to build this close to these other plots here. Probably right about here. And make it big enough that it can fit a good amount of stalls. So all these houses can now access this, and they'll fulfill the supply and demand needs. So as you can see, like a for instance, the hunting camp, this is activated. So now that family can come over here and set up a firewood stall like this right here. And now they can sell firewood to people. You also got some other stuff getting constructed. You have the firewood stall up. Okay, so you see that's up now. Food stall, they're going to sell food here from the pantry. So all these families now can make a little bank for themselves. We currently have 50 regional wealth, but they can make some money for themselves. And that's a great thing to see. It's a really good thing to see, matter of fact. So we have that going on for us right now. The hunting is still going. It's just going a little slow, in my opinion. I mean, it's a rich deposit right now. These people need to get going on the hunting. Thinking about throwing another family out there just to bulk up on the meat, because again, we're out of berries. We're getting wood coming in. Do I try to make planks right now? I think we may. I think I'm going to start to go with some planks. We're going to keep a reserve of 10 for the logs, just so we don't get rid of everything. And we're in a pretty good spot. Everything's moving. We're doing a good job. Other things that we're going to start to consider here very soon is, I think, the manor is going to be something we try to get to in maybe next episode. We can build it technically, but we just don't have the resources. We need 20 planks and 15 clay. So again, that's going to mean we're going to have to get over here to the clay deposit to be able to access that. So that's something we're going to be doing, and that's an important thing because that's how we're going to grow our treasury influence a little bit more. for our individual here, as you can see, all about. There we are. There's our king, the Manor Lord himself. So we can walk around and about and visit this wonderful land of Gobotch land. So it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful game. You can run around. You can see what everybody's doing in their everyday lives. You can see the houses here. If you want to check in on how people are doing at the kiln down here, you can look at all that. It's just really neat. I really respect the depth of this game, the beauty of it too. I mean, this is outstanding. Outstanding to look at and see all the work that's been done by the team on this game. But yeah, we're at a good point, y'all. We're doing a good start. We just need more people to move in. We have 5 families. All 5 are working. All 5 are working. And they're working their tail off. As you see here, we have hides. Okay, the carcasses are getting moved. That's good. We have this person here is moving, transporting the meat to the granary. And now we're going to have some more meat there. Very nice. We have, again, 16 months of food, 9 months of fuel. We have 2 stalls up selling firewood and food here, which fulfills none. Not much getting fulfilled for some of these people. Some of these people do. Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. Again, we're approaching winter. New mercenaries available. We're in October now. So once we get through November, winter is coming. And resources will stop growing. Which is fine. We've already gone through all of the berries. But that's where the fuel is going to be big. Where we're going to need all that charcoal to come through for us here. And I really just need more people to come in here. I need to get... Also, mining-wise, I would love to get a family over here to the to this deposit for stone cutting as well. And again, we just need people. And the approval rate is slowly going up. We have a market food variety that gives us a +2. The homelessness still, again, from the previous 30 days, is still hurting us by a -4. But that's going to change. As the month turns to November, you're going to see that change. Uh-oh. We had 4 stone and 6 hides taken by a nearby bandit camp. And that's that same camp over here. That is just thieves. And again, I can make people, but I can only make 10. So that's, again, just not a great spot to be in terms of trying to fight the bandits around. So we gotta wait until we grow before we can get the recruiting going and getting some spearmen going to fill out those 20 spears that we have. So we're up to 50%. We're now even. So pretty soon we're going to start to see some families come in the town here at Nuslo in this small village we currently reside within. Hunting's going well. Still have a plethora of animals over there to hunt, so food's not going to be an issue in terms of hunting. We're going to have plenty coming in from that. Charcoal's doing its thing. We're currently up to 5 charcoal now. Up to 8 months of fuel. So that's an exciting thing to see. Logging's doing fine for us. We're doing a good job there. And I think we can take this person off there. We're going to put another person over here now. That saw pit was... We have 43 planks. That is more than fine. We are good. And as this storehouse gets more and more full, we're okay right now, but I'm going to upgrade it eventually to a large storehouse to ensure that we don't run out of space for all these very, very important materials. So we're getting the firewood going, we're getting the charcoal going. So you can see here the charcoal going up, the firewood goes down by 1, the charcoal goes up by 2. Of course, as they sell this to people, we start to run out of it. So it's a number you have to continue to grow and climb. But as we do that, you see the fuel for this begins to continue to climb, or at least stay even. As we have 9 months of fuel, so we're doing good there. 18 months of food. We are in good shape. But that's where we're going to close today's intro and episode 1 here for Manor Lords. The first village is underway. It is off to a pretty good start, all things considered. There are some bandits that we will deal with and have to deal with as they continue to steal from us and grow. But as we grow, so will our threat of the army. And as will the eyes and the influence will continue to grow. We'll start to draw attention from other Manor Lords out and about in this kingdom. But keep it tuned here for more Manor Lords, more management simulation tycoon games. And drop comments for me below to help me hopefully have the most successful run here for Manor Lords that we possibly can. And keep this going for quite some time. So drop it down below. Keep it tuned here for more. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch you guys back here in the next one. Take it easy.